everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I certainly hope you're having a fantastic day whenever and wherever you happen to be, because I'm excited. I am excited to be back. It is the start of a new map. It is the start of a new company. It is January of 1850, which is appropriate, sort of, because I guess tomorrow, if you're watching this video and the day it goes out, is January 1st of 2020. That's completely irrelevant, but anyway, I've dated the video. If you're watching this in the future, leave a comment saying when you're watching the video. Or don't. Just watch. You know what? You're a free person. Do what you want. Anyway. Today, we are playing on a larger-ish map to what we played on before. This is a 1x2 map, which I believe is 8 kilometers from that corner to that corner. And then from that corner all the way down to the bottom is 16 kilometers, which is a lot smaller than I'd like for planes, but that's fine. It's a larger map in that particular regard. And I'm thinking we're going to start relatively small, as we have done before. Oh, also, it's temperate in every way it can possibly be. We're using, I believe, American-style vehicles. I might be wrong on that, but I know we are using American town names. And we're going to be starting in Wichita, is what we're going to be doing. Because they want construction materials. Right down here, they have a quarry. And right up here, they have a construction materials plant. So I'm thinking we're going to set up some trucks that are going to go from the quarry to there. They're going to drop off the stone, pick up the construction materials, bring them into Wichita, go down here, and repeat that whole cycle. Something nice and easy, something super simple, and a really easy way to get some starting money. We're obviously starting with $5 million, but that won't go very far if I don't get some profits going. So let's get ourselves a road depot and go to town a little bit. I am raising this thing and lowering it. I'm not rotating it at all. I'm not saying I've almost forgot the buttons for Transport Fever 2, but the buttons. Does anyone say the buttons anymore? It's the controls, isn't it? No one says I forgot the buttons. Wow, old age is not being kind to me. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a truck station down here. We're just going to need the one platform. And I don't know what side it needs to be on, so we'll not worry. I am pressing all of the wrong keys here. I really am. Let's go ahead and throw this thing. I'm going to give it a little bit of distance from the quarry there so that later on I can upgrade that road if I really want to. So traffic is going to come in on the right. I think that'll be okay. I think we can do that. So we'll place it right about there. We're going to need to go up to here as well and do sort of a similar thing. So rotate this around a little bit, get it nice and sort of parallel-ish, or whatever the word is I'm looking for there. And raise this up a little bit because it's looking to me like we could maybe save some money, or maybe not. 86,000 is fair enough. And then all we need is a truck unload stop right down here in the middle of Wichita. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do, actually, just before I place that, is go to streets, go to medium street, and I just want to do that right there. Because what I can do with my truck unload stop is put it right in there, and that's going to give me pretty good coverage for that whole space that happens to want the construction materials. So let's go for right about there for it, and let's go ahead and get ourselves a new line. So we want to go from down here. We want to go all the way up to here, and then on the way back, we want to go to there, and that's going to be, I suppose we're going to do it this way. We're going to go cargo truck, I guess. So CT for cargo truck, and it's going to be Wichita, how do you spell W-I-C-H-I-T, Wichita bricks, I guess, is what we'll call it. Simple. I realize Wichita is right there, but that's fine. So it's stop number 1. We're going to say that you are... Oh, this is different. Ooh, this is very different. Okay. You are going to load up on bricks. And I don't know what this... I don't know what the slider means, but okay, I like it. At At slop? Okay, at stop number 2, you are going to unload the bricks. Sorry, no. I did that wrong. Stop number 1, you are loading up on stone is what you're doing. Stop number 2, you are unloading and then loading bricks. And then stop number 3, you are unloading the bricks. So that should be everything sorted there. We can go ahead and get ourselves some horses and carts and kind of hope that we make some money here. So let's buy some vehicles. We have cargo. We have the American horse-drawn carriage. Let's buy a nice, I'm thinking 10 of them. I'm thinking 10 might be pretty good. So let's buy, you know what? Let's buy 5 right off the bat. And what color is the line? It's red. So these guys are going to be red. We can go ahead and we can put them on that line. We'll speed things up a little bit. Oh, what have I done? Oh my God. What is this? Passenger harbor. I pressed a button. I don't know what button I pressed. Anyway, we're going to send them out to do their thing. Each of these guys can carry up to 4 of any one thing. So that's totally fine. We're going to let them get to up here, up to the construction plant, and then we're going to get the other ones and send them out to pick up some stones. So we're going to have a bit of a loop going on with vehicles at different stages and all that stuff. So hopefully we'll have more regular deliveries than, you know, just a big group of 10 horses and carts. Good news is this quarry actually, oh, that quarry looks really cool, actually. I like it a lot. That's a really cool looking quarry. All right. This is doing fantastically. I actually want to configure this a little bit by extending the platforms ever so slightly, because I do want to see what the horses and carts do. I'm hoping they go in, they go all the way up to here and then loop around, which, yeah, that looks to be exactly what they're doing. So that's totally fine. They are going exactly where I want them to go. And production seems like it's going to be fantastic as well. So they're going to go do their thing. While they're doing that, I want to have a look about the map and see what else we could do in terms of easy starting kind of beginner lines around here, because I haven't had too much of a look at things. I do know that Greensboro over here might be an interesting one, because right up here we have an oil well that we could then bring down to the oil refinery, that we could then bring down to the fuel refinery, that we could then take into Greensboro. So I'm slightly tempted to do that, if I'm totally honest. It is definitely a tempting one. Also interesting that Westminster down here has a need for construction material. It does have a construction material plant, but the only 2 quarries in the map all the way up here. So that might be a little bit tricky a little bit later on. Looking about elsewhere though, Hollywood wants some food. There is a farm across the water. There isn't a bridge nearby though, so we might need to build a bridge from Hartford over towards this food processing plant and then give Hollywood some food at some point. That would actually be pretty easy. Little bit of a lengthy line though, maybe a little bit expensive, so not too sure about that. Hartford wants tools. Indianapolis has a tools factory which needs planks, which I guess we could get. We could set up these 2 forests to go to that sawmill and then up to there and then over to Hartford if we really wanted to. A lot of work to do that though. Pomona wants food and machines. Santa Clara wants food as well. There's actually not that many good food production areas. Decent number of farms down here. We've got what? 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take that back. We've got 6 farms surrounding Westminster food processing plant, so we might at one point have all of those feed into there. But anyway, oh, wrong button. I've been playing so much Software Inc. lately. I'm pressing the numpad buttons to try and slow down the game. Anyway, so these guys have arrived up there. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves 5 more of these vehicles and set them to red and set them on the bricks line. And hopefully things are going to go good there. Let's speed things up. I want to see how much money these guys actually end up making here. So on that delivery, we're looking at $10,000. That's honestly not that bad. It is a 1-to-1 ratio as well. So that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. So let's go ahead and just expand the platform a little bit. Bit expensive to do that. We've spent almost $1 million already, but that's okay. I think most of it's gone on this. That's okay though. like I said, not too big of a deal. We're going to start moving some bricks down into Wichita. They're going to be pretty happy about that, I would imagine. A whole bunch of... Wow, a whole bunch of stone in there. That's good. Okay, so that's gonna be our beginning line. I do maybe want to get some, I guess, horses and carts to move people around there at some point. But to be totally honest, I'm really tempted by this food line in Hollywood. It's gonna be that, or it's gonna be this one over here with the oil. But that's such a huge line, I guess. We need to go from there to there, and that's a 2-to-1 ratio. So each cart would produce 2 units of oil, and then it's a 1-to-1 for there. So, I mean, what we could do is set this up in such a way that we have the same carts going from here to here to here to there, so that they're only empty going back to the beginning. So maybe for like a third of this whole journey, the cart would be empty. I'm honestly not sure. I'm really not sure what the best way to do this would be. You're carrying 4 bricks though. Let me see what that is going to earn for us. That's going to be 8,000. So each one of those horses and carts generates $18,000. That's honestly not terrible. We can have a little look here. The frequency is, I mean, it's 3 minutes. It could be a bit better. Can I not change the way this is laid out? I was hoping I could not drag and drop, but like resize each column. That would be kind of nice. I'm just saying, it'd be kind of nice because the balance feels like it's way off to the side there and it looks a bit weird. But anyway, bit of a profit. Not going to complain. Like I said, I've spent $1 million. So here's hoping that continues. There we go. Another 8,000 there. That's really not bad. And this has 3 bricks just kind of sitting around too. So we should start seeing a little bit of a surplus there. But again, it's going to be a slow burn for profits. I think what we will do is we will get ourselves a bus loop going around here. They generally don't make money though, but sure, why not? Buildings, bus and tram stop. Let's go from here to, let's say, there, to right in the middle there, to that side, and to there. And I did see a few comments on earlier episodes of Transport Fever saying that we should have bus stops going in the opposite direction as well. So let's give it a shot, I guess, and we'll see if that actually helps. I really don't know if it does. I really don't know if we're going to see, you know, more success from the bus lines by having them go both clockwise and counterclockwise. But honestly, I'm willing to give it a shot. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's create a new line. It's going to go from here to there, although it's going in the wrong direction, I'm going to be honest. So can I change that to that way? I can. Okay. So it's going in a counterclockwise direction. So that's stop number 2. Hold on, take that out. So take out stop number 2. We want it to go not there either. We want it to go there. And then we want it to go there. Then over here, down to there. And that should be totally fine. That's all going in the right direction. So that's going to be, I guess, bus is what we just call that one. And that's going to be Wichita Loop 1. And then we do a new line, and it's going to be going in the opposite direction. So it loops around on the second platform each way. So that's fine. So then we do bus again and Wichita Loop number 2. And that seems like it'll be okay. So that gives us a couple of ways around town. This little area up here doesn't really get serviced too much, but that's all right. Let's get ourselves a couple of vehicles then. So passenger, horse-drawn carriage. It can move 4 people. Let's buy 3 of them. We're going to make them bright yellow. And then those can go in loop number 1. We're going to buy another 3 of them. We're going to make them bright green. And those are going to go in loop number 2. And I'm hopeful that that's going to do some good for us. I really don't know if it will. I'm really not sure that that's going to be successful whatsoever, but maybe not. I guess we will find out. I did see a bunch of people commenting though, saying that we need to do lines going in both directions though, which I guess makes sense. Let's say you're down here and you want to go, down here. I mean, you could walk it, to be honest, but if you wanted to get a horse and cart, you would need to go, the whole way around town, or you can just go like that. So maybe this is an idea. Maybe this is something that'll work out. I'm really not sure. I'm not confident either, to be totally honest, but we'll find out. Anyway, balance-wise, the Wichita Bricks line is doing fantastic work. We have, it seems, 3 bricks left over at all times here. So that's nice. That's always a good thing that we've got that going on. These guys making 18,000 each delivery as well. Really can't be bad to that. So yeah, all in all, not a bad thing. I'm also realizing that in the first map that we didn't touch boats in the slightest. I'm realizing we could. We have a quarry here right on the water. If we really wanted to, we could move some bricks by boat down to this construction materials plant and then have it go into Westminster and make deliveries to Westminster, which has me so tempted. I am so tempted to do that right off the bat. Even though it might bankrupt me, I'm so tempted to do that because we have so much stone already. I mean, if we look here, production is fantastic, but shipment could be, we could go a bit more on that. So I feel like we're going to do that. I really do. I feel like we're going to set this up. So let's have a look at boats. Let's see what it's going to cost me. So we want a cargo harbor and it needs to be facing the other way. So it needs to be facing this way. It's pretty expensive, to be totally honest, which is a bit of a worry, but all right. It needs to be essentially right there. So that's fine. Let's, you know what? We're taking a risk. We are taking this risk. So cargo harbor there and cargo harbor up here as well. Let's rotate you right around and put it, I don't know, right about there, right? So we have the 2 harbors. We are going to need a shipyard as well, which is not quite as expensive as the harbors, which is good. So we'll just put this, like, I don't know, right next to the harbor-ish. So something like that should be fine. How expensive is a boat? Cargo. So it can be considerably expensive, but, oh wait, that can only carry, like, oh, this can carry stone. Okay. It's quite expensive, but that's all right. That can carry everything. It's also quite expensive. That can carry people, which is nice. I'm going to take this chance, honestly. I am going to do it. I am going to take this chance. We do need a road over here, though. So, streets, small country road. Let's go here and give this thing a connection. And then let's sort of come down like this, sort of into the trees a little bit. And then try and go through the trees without completely getting rid of them. So something like that, right? So that loops around kind of nicely. It just, goes down the hill and all that. It goes out to the harbor. That's perfect. Over on this side, we only need to go a tiny bit forward to get a connection here. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to go to there. And then we're going to need I guess we are going to need a truck station right here. So we can totally do that. We'll go for about there for the truck station. Should be fine. I like this. I like this as an idea. And then we just need a truck unload stop over here, which I'm thinking is going to be, well, it can be right on the street, can't it? Let's do it. I don't know. Let's do it right about there, I guess. That should be fine, though. That should totally work. So let me just check one little detail. This right here, does it have access to this? I don't think it does. I'm not 100% sure that, yeah, that thing's not gonna That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Okay, we can maybe set up a little truck. Like a little truck load and unload stop there. We're going to need like a tiny little truck line is what we're going to do. But that's okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get this set up. So it's going to be from here. And it's going all the way down the water to there. And that is going to be cargo boat, I guess. And that is, I guess, Wichita stone. So that's stone. Stone to bricks, I guess, is what we can call that. Stone to bricks 1. And that should be fine. We're probably going to need to get ourselves a road depot done this way as well. And we might end up with a little bus line around here at some point as well, but we'll see about that. We'll do this. We'll get ourselves some vehicles, or rather we'll not do that. We'll set up the lines first. So this is going to be bricks to Westminster is what this is going to be. So we'll rename you. That is cargo truck, and it's bricks to Westminster. Not Minister, Westminster. So that's a bit of a longer line. We could get a bridge in there if we really wanted to. We're not going to. That's fine. So bricks to Westminster. And then this is a tiny little line. It's the tiniest, most adorable little thing. But we're going to do from here to there. And I guess that's going to be... So cargo truck. It's stone to... I mean, I guess it's... Why is it 13th Street? It's going to be cargo boat is what we'll do there. So what we need to do next is get ourselves a boat for one, and it's going to be, honestly, this one's cheaper. It is 75,000 per year. It is, what speed? 14 miles per hour. It is not that fast. I'm going to buy one. I am going to buy it. Ship number 1. We are going to make it, I don't know, blue? I don't know what color to make. I'm going to make it, or I'm going to make it yellow. No, I'm not. I'm going to make it red. Is what I'm going to make it. It's going to go on that line right there, and it can go to town. Probably shouldn't have bought that because we don't actually have any resources, but that's fine. Let's buy ourselves a couple of carriages. We'll buy 2 of them, and we're going to set those on the, let's make them orange, and let's set them on the line to the cargo boat. And then we'll go down this way. We'll buy ourselves, I don't know, 3 of them, I guess. And they're going to be made bright pink, and they're going on the bricks to Westminster line. So what we should see is a considerable number of bricks or stone going out this way, and then eventually a boat that's going to hopefully make some money, because we have $2.4 million left. Oh boy, I am living life on the edge. That's what I'm doing. Top excitement with Transport Fever 2. That's what this is. Oh my god, the loop is making money. That is unheard of, is what that 67-minute frequency. Oh, that's rough. That takes its time, doesn't it? Oh, that takes its time. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Genuinely not sure how I feel about that. That is a bit rough. Okay, little concerned. Little bit concerned. I cannot lie. I absolutely cannot. It's going to take ages. It's costing me 6,300 like every month or something. I may have made a mistake, is what I'm saying. There is a distinct possibility that I have made a critical error, but we're going to find out. So you dropping that off. What does that do? All right, 2,900. That's something. Sure. You guys can move that back and forth, and eventually, hopefully, we'll end up with, I don't know, some money coming from this thing. It really is 6,000, like whatever. It's 6,000 and something every single month for that thing. That's ridiculous. Hopefully this line eventually starts making money. I really shouldn't have put trucks on it. I really shouldn't have. I also probably could have told this thing, can I tell you, like, turn around? Is that a thing I can do? Can I tell you to go back? Because it's going to be quicker for you to do that Like, you're closer to the starting depot than you are to that thing, so go and actually get some cargo and then take it down to thingy, turn it into bricks, and actually make me some money. And while you're at it, bring me pictures of Spider-Man. While we're listing things off, all right? I don't know where that fits into the grand scheme. I don't know how a ship is going to do that. Obviously, a ship isn't going to be capable of swinging on webs through New York City. And really, it's probably not capable of operating a camera either. I'm probably being unrealistic, and I don't know where this rant is going. It is 6 in the morning, so it's fine. Sorry. I started that, and I just rolled with it, all right? I just rolled with it. I really hope this makes money.